As students, we all face unique challenges in our personal lives, academics, career, and relationship with peer. But the good news is that you are not alone. In this podcast, we'll bring you expert advice and personal stories from students' perspective on how to navigate the ups and downs of student life, from managing time and overcoming fatigue after school to dealing with drama, prep prayer, finding your own mark. We cover it all because let's be real, we're all living in a real life high school musical, only without the music. So sit back and let us have a chat about all things that make students' life unforgettable. After all, we're all in this together.
Make it right, we can't fight at night. The sky knows why, we can't inside. The crew is scared, the flesh is time. My mind knows how to deal with life.
Hi guys, my name is Emerald Olaoye. Welcome to another episode of this podcast, and I'm so excited to be here today because I'm having somebody from my hostel that is actually a graduate now, finished his last semester exam in a few weeks. Okay,
Exactly.
so welcome to this podcast, FM, as I do call you. So welcome to this podcast. Please, can you tell me about yourself, introduce?
Hello guys, Mr. Emerald, I want to appreciate you for this great opportunity. Yeah, it's good to be here. Okay, my name is Femi Phillips. I'm a graduate of XLT Biochemistry, at least from Ekiti State University. Since I just finished my 5 years course of study, I studied XLT Biochemistry. Journey so far it has been great. And
Yes, 5 years course with strike and COVID-19.
seriously, leading to close to 6.5 years, especially in these state universities.
It's a journey.
Exactly.
Yes. What motivated you to pursue your field of study?
Exactly. And there are so many things that motivated me to pursue my field of study. And it's me looking at this of the biochemistry. Then I remember the when I wanted to choose the course of study, I made a lot of research and I thought browse to make so many things. So then I found out that SLT is one of the best and is one of the professional courses in the world. You're looking from the courses from the ranking from medicine and surgery, law, engineering, chemistry, and other courses. So, and later I found out that SLT as a course, as a whole, is one of the course there that is quite okay and that can contribute more to society.
How do you balance? Yes, this is a very major question. How do you balance your academic responsibilities with other commitments? Church, friends, outings, or other extracurricular things that you do?
Wow. Yeah, balancing my academics with other activities like church, serving God in church, and maybe having the side also business again.
Yes.
So many career, maybe so many learning of skills and so many other things like that. Actually, it requires wisdom. Bible says that get wisdom. Wisdom is a profitable thing. Everything gets wisdom. It requires preparation and proper planning.
Yeah.
And so I do a lot of planning. I schedule my day. I'm having a goal for each days.
Each day.
Yes,
Okay.
each day. Like I plan my day and I'm goal oriented. I make sure I follow the pattern for today. I shun distractions in every area. So that's just little much.
To me, I can just interpret what you've just said like you're an Android robot. Someone that follows through very strictly.
Exactly.
So are you telling me that if you set 5 goals a day, you're going to finish everything?
No, actually, some is in economics. There's something called in terms of foregone alternative. Prioritize the most important things first. The difficult thing first. Is it clear now? So actually, if I begin to do the important tasks, maybe I set like 5 goals today. Okay, I want to go to school. I want to watch a video. I want to go to class. I want to do some assignments. So I look at the one I really prioritize most, which is mainly basically my academics. So I do the assignments, I go for lectures, I study maybe like 2 hours per day.
Wow.
Exactly. So
Every day?
Mostly every day. Mostly every day.
I'm not shaking. Well, there's this aspect of students' life that is a little bit, let me say difficult. Tell me how you make friends. On my own side, because I'm always this reserved person. My first impression on people is always, somebody told me that
my first impression is appealing, but I think my first impression on people is that I'm always rude because I don't associate.
Okay. Actually, I make friends those anyhow and the way it comes. You know, although I'm not an introvert, I can say I'm an extrovert. I talk with those great from greeting. I begin to study you and observe your behaviors, your characters. Is he a type of person I can move with or not? Is it clear now? So from there I study you, I greet you, and the way you respond, your character, your behavior to me, and the way the way you return the words to me, is it clear now? So I begin to observe, okay, this is the person who can move. Okay, this is where I just have to put my limits to, maybe in terms of greeting, maybe in terms of talking about maybe life or maybe society or contributing about so many things. So there is a way I balance things up. I don't talk to different people. There's wisdom to this. So I talk to people who are more reasonable, who are more mature than me. So the way I make friends is quite different. So I just make sure that I talk to everybody and I find no blame or nothing or having no issues with anybody. So I can just, that is how I make friends. So just meet people, the normal greetings, to the activities, and life move on.
Okay, so there's nothing like you choose friends based on maybe their level of intelligence, cause related, goal oriented.
Okay, exactly. Those things also comes in place. I choose friends in terms of goal oriented, intelligence, and everything. But on the norms, I talk to everybody because a word which says that so you can meet people anywhere in the world. Exactly. So
one of my philosophies is actually your friends today are your children's connection tomorrow.
Exactly.
All right. What's the advice for somebody like me that making friends is a little bit difficult?
Cool. Exactly. Okay. One thing I found about some people, especially some introverts.
I'm not introvert.
Okay. Maybe not introvert or extrovert, or maybe some. I don't know how they call it. There's an English given to that.
The personality.
Okay, the personality. That they should try and open up. Life is simple. A musician sang in Nigeria that life is easy. Life is simple. So those I try and open up, be flexible. I just believe that those who become moods and who behave somehow or who are physically, they recognize that egoistic. Just like they feel someone they feel too bossy to greet they don't have really courtesy like though. They just have open to greet people, open to understand people. Someone cannot be 100% correct in all areas. Open up, try and I can just say try and read books about how to relate with people again. There's something called people skills where you communicate with people and so many things. It's a long process.
Okay. Let's jump back to school. Okay. Let's jump back to academics.
Okay.
In the life of every student, at least, everybody's going to experience it. Some people might be lucky to scale through. Can you describe a challenging academic experience you faced and how you've overcome it?
Okay. Concerning that challenging academic experience comes in terms of a result. Sometimes you can just write a good exam. You feeling that you have read the whole world. So when the exam comes, you like, okay, you did your best, and you see results. Maybe you had a bad grade. Maybe that person had it's always exactly So maybe sometimes you can just even see F. Now you just be like, okay, you can just be led maybe by God. I'm talking about the spiritual realm now. Is it clear? You can just be led from I'm someone religious.
Okay,
for the religious
people,
like bona fide believer.
Wow.
Lord Jesus Christ. Sometimes you just pray, you go to lecture, you see maybe you can just see favor, grace, and mercy. From there, maybe you are led to do it again. You just have to do some normal preparations and make sure you perform your duty far than the other time you are prepared for it.
So how do you cope with it psychologically?
Okay, especially psychological or emotional, because you'll be thinking and your past will be telling you about it that wow, and I did this last time, but then you just have to move on. You just have to keep telling the past that one thing I actually learned in this life that you can't be winning all the time. There will be a failures in one or two places. Now, what you think that it will be wrong, it might be right, and you have done your best, but eventually become wrong. So that is it. So you just have to keep telling yourself that there is more.
All right, thank you very much for your detailed explanation.
All right, you're welcome, Mr. Mary.
I really enjoy this one. So, how do you stay motivated and focused on your studies during challenging times?
There are so many factors that contribute to staying motivated, concentrating, and being obedient to your studies in challenging time. Especially looking at this Nigeria, there are so many. If you know where you're going in life, you feel like you have to stay concentrated. And looking at the luxury of people who fails and everything, failure self can be judged that no, I don't want to be a failure. I want to become an excellent student and pass. And two, looking at the luxury of amount of money you pay in school and everything, you giving your parents back that you have a poor result is not really, encouraging. It's not really encouraging. So sometimes I have to stay focused. And the third thing is the time wasted again. What should be done at the right time should be done at the right time. If you have to write a particular course at the right time, maybe let's take for example now, maybe in sciences you are writing your Chem 405 at primary level and you did it at the right time, you studied well, you read well, and you passed at the right time. So there will not be any cause of you maybe you rewriting the course for another time, another year, you wasting time, wasting money, wasting effort, wasting times of so many kind of things. So I believe that things should be done at the adequate time and you move on with life. So that was my basic explanation I can give for that.
Okay, so you should have some things that will motivate you.
Yes, all right.
At least knowing the background you came
from, exactly.
The fees you've paid,
exactly.
the recent hiking.
Exactly.
A lot of things should be motivating.
Exactly. You're right this time around.
So, what resources or support system do you rely on for your academics?
Okay. Thank you for that question. Actually, looking at this 21st century, thank God for an artificial intelligence called ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it has broadened our, it has really helped students, especially during the exam. Looking at some courses that will not be taught by your lecturers and everything, you can just go there, just type it and understand and watch. Likewise, with some YouTube videos again, YouTube has been one of the powerful tools that has really helped students. So you watch some videos on YouTube, maybe some practicals you don't really understand, you go to YouTube, you type it there, you watch and couple of minutes, you're becoming a boss on that. So that is just it, bro.
Okay, it affects almost everybody as well. So, how do you manage stress?
Okay.
And avoid academic burnout? There are two different things.
Okay.
Stress.
Yes.
You are tired.
Okay.
Academic burnout. You are exhausted.
Okay.
You are exhausted to the extent that you started losing interest.
Okay.
So,
have
you ever felt the academic burnout?
Okay, let me start from that. I feel like it is only for students that sometimes you just tired academically. You looking at the dozen of books you want to read. Looking at the time you need in reading it.
Everything is overwhelming.
So be like God. As a religious person, be like God. How do I start and everything? But then, if you know where you are going to, be like, all these things are just for the matter of time. This is for the 4 years course I want to spend in this school to study this course. So how are you using that 4 years course? Okay, you see, but it's a matter of time. Let me just quickly do this thing at the right time. I just leave. You understand? So just try. Although it's somehow burdensome, but then you don't have choice now. Just to, okay, let me just do it. And I know that the brain does not know what I did. And this man put it about testing. So there's so many things the brain can assimilate. So whether you read, the brain can even assimilate a whole dictionary. So if you just put your interest in it, so I just feel like there's so many things that someone can be.
Your brain will accommodate what you input.
Exactly. So looking at the second question, stress, tiredness, fatigue, and so many things. So you can just maintain stress by what? By eating good food. You eat healthy food, not eating junks, not eating gala. If you eat good food like vegetable, rice, beans, and secondly, you eat fruits again. Fruits, you stay hydrated, you perform exercise, and take a quality sleep. That quality sleep matters a lot. Quality sleep matters. So those I can just those 5 points will be able to manage stress for you.
And what is your course again?
Okay, I study SLT biochemistry.
SLT biochemistry. Exactly. Managing stress, you should blow me some grammar. Tell me how to, I'm not very vast in that area.
Exactly,
so
exactly. So that's why I said that. Okay, you managing stress. Stress is just like the body has spent more. How can I put it now? The body, you have exhausted your body, your effort, and so many things.
A lot of
energy on doing it. So for you to, it's not a matter of taking all the steps and everything. A basic student should be able to know how to manage stress. Is it clear now? So for you to manage stress, you must eat healthy food. That's why you must eat healthy food. You must eat vegetables. You must eat vitamins like fruits. Take water. Take adequate water. Very okay. Secondly, you just have to try and rest a lot, sleep a lot. For that period, you have to try and sleep, exercise your body, sleep, take a lot of sleep, and just it's time. And you have to balance your time. You should not be trying to be exerting yourself on all your energy on that particular thing. So I guess that with those 2 points, I'll be able to manage stress and everything.
So You've decided to stay humble and not blow me grammar. That's nice. So this is not the proposed question I had in mind of asking, but just as you were talking, it came to my mind and I decided to ask. As a child, or the way you perceive the world was based on what you saw around you, was based on the experiences you've had with people, was based on what people has done to you and how you react to them. Here's my question. Do you feel like you need to change for people? You know, you have this personality and when you get to this school, you've been probably betrayed, hurt, and you know, you have this personality before you came in here and now you've had another experience. You've experienced other things, and do you think those experiences affected your personality? They are actually going to shape you, but do you think they have rechanneled the way you perceive some aspects of life?
Okay, I will answer it this way. I believe that everything starts from your mindset. Exactly.
Okay.
So your mindset, whether you have once have a past failure, past experience, and so many kind of things. I believe that you perceiving the world start from your mind.
Okay.
So and I believe that one core factor I need to say is your environment. Your environment influences who you are. You understand? Yeah. That's why you see, let's take for example, you see a ghetto guy who came from ghetto behaving like a ghetto guy. Maybe if he goes to abroad or anywhere, you still always having that mindset of the ghetto of ghettoism. So that is does it, but it starts from your mindset, and from there you can begin to changing. Maybe you can just this is where I am, and I have to change from this kind of mindset to this, because I believe that change is constant. Anybody can change, and I'll keep saying that life is about ups and downs. You can just fail, rise up, and later on win life again. So you should not let your past experience or your past failure determine your future or determine your environment. Okay, a person might stay in a particular environment, but then his mindset is saying that no, this environment is bigger than it. His mindset might be controlling in his environment, and he begins to explore. Within some years, he's moving high, he's scaling high. So everything lies on your mindset, and you might have failed in future or not, but then it's all based on your mindset. You begin to change your mindset, you begin to see it, begin to see the world in a just way, that no, the world is working for me, and you begin to get some inspirations and some visions and some dreams. I tell you, you explore.
Okay. Thank you very much for your explanation. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't mean to take so much of your time, but I hope you don't mind. What are your long-term academic career goals, and how do you plan to achieve them?
Okay, my long-term academic career goal is like, I want to become a very distinguished professor in my field. Academic goals, long-term academic goals.
A professor?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, planning to go into the teaching.
Exactly. So, just like becoming an emeritus professor and a distinguished scholar in my field, and make a lot of impact all over the world, raising people, raising some scholars, imparting them, giving them future, giving them the right things to be done in life, and not only in terms of academics, also in career-wise again. But I guess I'll be able to answer your question.
Alright, thank you. So, what's your philosophy of education? Let me just break it down. Education has come. What do you think about it?
Education is not scam. I believe that education is about learning, and learning never ends. Basically, so learning never ends. So education is about learning. So it's quite different from the rat race. You come to school. If you come to school, there are so many things you learn. So I just believe that everything is about learning, and it's quite bounce back on mindset. So I think.
Thank you very much for being here today. It's a very nice experience, and I am so excited to have you here. Thank you very much once again. FM, like I did call you. So he's my friend from my hostel. Thank you guys.
Yeah!